Alright, so we're back. We are back. The servers are up. So we're going to try out the tank here in Ashes of Creation. We had some issues earlier when we tried to play where the movement was a little bit weird, so let's try to confirm that we can get it working the way it should, hopefully. Hey, Z key to yeah, movement feels much better. Alright, let's try it. Gonna block. Block. Okay. Block. Okay. Block. Use our special ability. Although he kind of beat me through that, didn't he? Okay. Let's try to drag this guy over here a little bit. No, he still hit me. Can't move backwards. Block. Okay. Block. And we can't seem to run away and avoid getting hit because we still get hit when we run. Okay, we gotta back up. We don't want to get two. We got two. That's not good. Block. Okay, we're gonna run. We're gonna hit the sprint key and we're going to run for our lives. Run for your lives! Let's see, are they still coming after us? Yeah, they're still coming after us. It's okay, we're gonna run all the way. Another interesting thing is they don't seem to like disengage very easily. They chase you quite a distance. As you can see, just getting two of these guys on me is almost a death. It's pretty much a death sentence. But we ran away, so. But look how many people. I mean, there's a lot of people playing this game. I think it goes to show you how desperate people are for a new MMO. And this is what Blizzard needs to. And Blizzard has just been so lucky for so long to have a game that has so many people for so long. They have to. They really. I think a lot of people would probably say they really don't, but I do think they really should be paying attention to these games, and maybe they are. Maybe they are. What is this?
Thank the gods you've arrived, disorient. Take essence. You'll have plenty of time to discover that we are having a bit of a goblin problem at the moment.
Cut.
Disgusting creatures. Cut them down if they cross your path.
Okay, we got a quest. Press I to open.
Send them to any welcome official in Lionhold or Samaya's home. Be on your way.
Okay, let's go to game options. Let's turn the audio up a little bit. Turn the in-game music up. Okay. Okay, let's. There's combat music, we would like to turn that off. There's music volume. Let's go to global here. Can you turn combat music off? See what anybody says. I see people looking for groups. Looking for cleric. Tank looking for group. Looking for group anything. Bard. Everybody's just like looking for group. Another tank. It just takes me forever to kill something. A rogue comes up and one-shots it. All right, let's. Ooh, man, look how awesome those vines look on this column. That's just amazing, actually. Oh, I forgot we got climbing mechanics. Sweet. Nice. Look at that. He just jumped up. Good to see that you can climb into certain areas. All right, so let's go to game options. We want to go to key bindings. So we want to go to action bars. So we don't want this. We don't want like this crap. Let's do, and Z's already used, so we can't use Z. Let's take a look at our other. So we do have some keybinds already. We just need to be able to move these. So we're going to unlock this. Defense is going to be... Wow, I've got these shift buttons, huh? Is there a shift A? I don't see a shift A. I want to okay, I want shift. Did it change it? Yeah, shift A. That's shift A, and then this is our like our kick thing. So let's just go here, I guess. So yeah, my keybinds are pretty much already set up. It kept all my keybinds from before. All right. Yeah, how you like me now? How you like me now? Oh shit! That's one of the super duper ones. We don't want to attack that one. He kicks my butt. What is this? A healer? Hmm. We're resting. And I finished my AV. I'm max 500k. Yeah, so I figured we'd try out see how Ashes of Creation is going. Like, I know they made some updates and some changes, and I haven't played it since then. So I jumped in. I created the tank class. So we're on the tank. I do very little damage. I'm currently level, what, 2? Trying to make our way to level 3. I haven't seen a way on how to turn the music's tied into the combat music, which I always hate. The combat music should always be separate. So we're just going to turn the music off, which is really sad because I wanted to hear the music that wasn't combat music, but but oh well. We don't want to fight those other guys behind him because those diggers are badasses. We change the UI. Oops. HUD editor. And let's get this in. Okay, save. Save. Do you want to save your current layout? Confirm. Okay. Although appropriately, I'm playing Ashes of Creation music on my playlist. It's quite the grind. What does that mean, unlocked camera movement? I think that flame's burning a little bit too fast. What do you think? There's that weird lighting. That looks like it's fairly well lit here, sort of, and then you turn it here and it gets really weird and dark. See how dark it is? It's weird. I understand there's a light source behind me, so it's going to be well lit. But that doesn't explain how the stones behind me get darker. See, it's darker now. Oh, I leveled up. Woohoo! Oh no. What happened? How do I... Oh, Ziki. It's hard to read these names. Everything's so tiny and it's impossible to hardly even read this shit. Like the raid windows are so faded. I guess you can click on them to see what their names are, but... You are not currently a citizen of any node. So this is the node system? And what is this? Rank 3 village. A tax receipt used to pay your citizenship. Let's see. Gather, crafting. Inks, oils, potions, elixirs, items, gathering. Fishing, lumberjacking, herbalism, mining, hunting, processing. It's a lot of processing, that's good. I like that the crafting in this game looks like it's going to be pretty interesting. That's a good thing. I love crafting. Here, I'm gonna go get some more coffee. I'll be right back. I need more coffee. All right. Okay, let's look back. So I guess what I'm curious about is I'm level 3, but I don't seem to have learned any abilities. So welcome to Vera. Here's the skill tree. Let's see what we got here. Activate to instantly restore difference between damage taken and healing taken in the past 4 seconds. Always heals. So does this... how does this work? Oh no, I don't want to... slash twice in an area in front of you, dealing damage. Generates 3 courage per hit with each swing, up to a maximum of 10 courage per swing. Generates a ton of threat. Activate skill slot. So that we've got supernatural grit. Grit additionally applies half of its physical mitigation damage. So, okay, I'm not sure what I'm doing here. It says I have one skill point, weapons, leave without saving. Oh man, so there's lots of options here. And I don't understand any of it, so... Reduce the stamina cost for successfully blocking incoming attacks. Regain 5 stamina upon successfully dodging attack, and which is nice. Gain 1% additional movement speed every second while sprinting. Class. I am currently, let's see, level 1 Vengeance. Grit additionally applies half of its physical mitigation value to magical. Activate to instantly restore 80% of the difference between damage taken and healing taken in the past 4 seconds. Always heals for at least 10% of your maximum health. Okay, so let's try this one. Confirm. So now we can heal. So now let's take this ability and put this here. Let's test this out. It looks like we're going to be able to have like a second wind or some sort of healing ability. So let's find out. "27-second cooldown." So it looked like it just healed me. Oh. Oh no. Okay, so we are able to kill that guy. We just got to be kind of careful about it. I'm bleeding. Or maybe he was bleeding. I'm not sure I understand this ability. Let's read the tooltip again. Activate to instantly restore 50% of the difference between damage taken and difference between damage taken and healing taken in the past 4 seconds. Restore 50% of the damage between the damage. What does that mean? Cannot heal for more than 30% of your maximum. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Let's just see. Let's let this guy do a little bit of damage to me. And see how much it'll heal for. It's going to do 50%. Okay, that makes sense. That looked about right. That looked about right. So it's feeling pretty grindy right now. I mean, we're only level 3. How did that hit? It looked like I can correct it. I can't talk. It looked like I... Holy hell, I can't... My brain's not working. Looks like I correctly dodged that attack. So I'm wondering how I took damage there. sip some coffee. I don't know, a lot of lag spikes. Holy crap. Very little damage from that long ass jump.
You like strong enough to work a trade. That's what we like hearing. Take hold a moment. Won't be enough just to waddle back here with your arms stuffed with cuttings. Take the raw wood of the millets.
Samaya's hope welcomes all who check in your bag.
God, I see so many things that need to be fixed in this game. And again, the level design is poor at best. Like, you should, like, the fact that you can see so far into the distance makes the game feel unrealistic. You know, I think sometimes it's nice to be able to see, like, far into the distance, but here it's not. When you can see these big structures going off into the distance, it doesn't feel realistic, because in real life you wouldn't be able to see miles and miles. I would definitely use some more fog and some more mist to kind of cloud. I wouldn't show that stuff. I just think it doesn't make the game look very real. No, hey, what's up? No, this is Ash's Creation. This is a game still in development. Hasn't even been released yet, man. There's some aspects to it that I like. I like the idea of some of the things they're doing, but I haven't seen the implementation yet. You know, I think the crafting looks like it could be really good, but I haven't done anything that much with the crafting yet. The combat's kind of a mixed bag right now. Some of it's good, some of it's not. You know, the animations are not bad, but they're not like bad. The combat animation for my isn't that? No. I mean, you can play this if you want. You just have to purchase the package. So, I mean, I have been in a lot of the betas and stuff, you know, but I didn't get invited. I did get invited to some of the early ones, but not necessarily because I'm a Pog streamer. Yeah, some of the lighting's a little wonky, but whatever. Cut down some trees, I guess. Certainly is easy to cut these trees down. What, I hit them like 4 times and they go down? That's pretty fast.
Samaya's hope welcomes all who seek to aid the Sunfire Consortium. Excellent. It may seem a banal token of bureaucracy, but the Gateway medallions represent an important piece of all Varan's shared history. A reminder of the deeds we achieve when we work together. On that note, you should visit an Ember Spring. Follow the pool of essence within to a statue of a phoenix. Find it and return here.
Alrighty then.
Have you attuned to the Ember Spring? If so, we can proceed.
I have not. Okay, now we have.
Have you attuned to the Ember Spring? Curious fonts of essence, aren't they? I have little doubt we will come to learn more about them and all the mysteries of this world in time. Since you've indulged me, allow me to offer you a token of goodwill and prosperity from the Consortium. I know that by working together, we'll recapture all that was lost to us here.
Welcome to Vera. Quest complete. All the fires, all the flames on everything are too fast, which seems like a super simple thing to fix. It's really surprising that the fires and see how the flames are moving way too quickly. It's just such a simple thing to fix that. It's just an animation speed. So kind of surprising that that's so fucked up. Should be a sawmill around here somewhere. Might be over here. A lot of lag spikes. I'm assuming that was just a loading spike. Yeah, here. See. What's this? Yeah, I haven't picked up mining yet. So here's the processing stations, some of them. Here. Dude, are you like naked? Put on some clothes. Am I gonna do dungeons? I'm just trying to learn how to play the game, dude. Right now I'm doing the starter quest where it's trying to teach how to chop down trees and, you know. I just started the game. I've been playing the game for 44 minutes. So yeah, I'm level 3. So yeah, we haven't done anything yet. Right now we're just trying to figure out how to play the game, basically. I wonder if I can chop down this big tree. Apparently, yeah. Or maybe not. I'm chopping it, but it ain't falling down. Oh no, it did fall down. It just took a long time. 5 oak wood. So I need to process the oak wood, but I'm not really... Here we go. I see a spot on the map. I don't know. The game's, you know... It's early, you know, the game's very new. This is a lumber processing? Does that look like lumber to you? Does this look like it would process lumber? Weird. Okay. I have no idea. I should bring this to trade manager near the. It says near the workshop though. So you would think it would be here.
You're a newcomer, eh? Well, there's no better way to find your feet than a commission. Odd jobs. The townsfolk around the outpost need doing. They bring them to me, and I post them on the board. Used to do them myself when I was right.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm already tired of trying to find this turn in. I'm already tired of trying to find this guy. Trade manager Hernet or Hernair. I don't see him. Here's trade manager Uller. Wonder if
You brought the timber?
Okay, so the quest log is wrong. It says I should bring the weathered oak timber to trade manager Ernair, which is, but this guy's got a different name.
It's crude but passable work, especially for a novice. Now, nay, I care not to lay eyes upon your shoddy with 5 of them.
Yeah, so they need to update their quest text. Told me to go to a guy that wasn't there. I like how it's raining, but the rain's falling so fast you can barely see it. And there's no like audio that lets you know it's actually raining. Like, so this is like probably some of the worst implementation of rain I've like ever seen. Because you can barely see it and you can't hear it. It's really awful. Colors, typical MMO, colors are super drab. Laggy. The game's been out. They've worked on this game for like 8 years. They can't get simple like animations. Like the wolf like attacks me and it's like nowhere near attacking. Like it's like, and why is he like? This is so bad. And that was good. The wolf attacked the rock over there. Like, he literally jumped against the rock. Is he even going to attack me? Okay, there he finally did. Oh my god. I don't know what's going on there. I'm getting attacked by a bat. Wow, this is some god-awful combat. Oh, that combat's bad. It's worse than it's worse than I remembered, to be honest. Last time I played, I thought it was better. I don't know. Oh, I don't play console, so it's just buggy. Like the mobs are dodging the wrong directions to hit me. The mobs are getting too close to my body. They're like almost inside my body, you know? Yeah, it's just and it's laggy. And I've got an extremely fast computer, so it really has nothing to do with my computer. I don't know what this guy's doing. Is he's just healing himself? I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, that was great. The whole time he like cast a few heals on himself. He didn't look like he's... And what's with these fire prices? Fires burning like 10,000 times too fast, and they're all the same. Like the models are the same. Like every fire is 100% identical, so there's no variation in it at all. I can't believe so many people play this game. Look at what is it? Look at the glitchy. Look how glitchy the mobs are. I don't know. I mean, it could be network lag. I mean, you're probably right. You're probably right, but it's just... I guess what is frustrating is that, dude, this game's they've been working on this game for a long time, right? I mean, they've been working on this game for a very long time, and this is not the first time I've played this game, right? And it seems to me like it's performing worse now than the last time I played it. So here,
we've accomplished, on all the things that we have plans for the future.
I look at that, I'm like, wow.
Alpha Island.
So like here's me playing on a cleric, right? Last time I played. Last time I played the game. So look at this combat. And I think it felt like it was better last time. Like it felt smoother and less glitchy. So maybe it's just that the servers were running better. I don't know. Of course, there's some lag right there, wasn't there? Let's see. But you can see, even in just that few seconds of combat, that It was way better. Like the mob was actually moving towards me and swinging in the right direction, and I was dodging out of the way. You know, just the combat was much more accurate. Here, it's the mobs look really glitchy, and they're not even. It could just be the server, but anyways, and like like I said, the world design is not good in my opinion. Like the level design is not great. I don't have a problem with like the graphics really, like the grass and the trees and all that. I mean, this is just your typical Unreal Engine 5 stuff, you know, or whatever. But like this, like these big huge structures in the background, to me, it's too much. You know, I think of a fantasy game, and these tents and stuff don't look fantasy to me. They look more Arabian. It's a mixture of kind of like cultures that I'm not really happy with, and I don't like the fact that you can see so far in the distance. I think that takes away from the immersion. Like I think it's much better to not be able to see very far. You know, to have like mist and fog and trees and stuff that obscures the distance. You know, show it there every once in a while in really cool glimpses that expose like a view of something in the distance that makes it feel more impactful, that makes it feel almost like a reward or almost like a luxury, like, ooh, look at that. Look how cool that looks, you know, as opposed to always being able to see everything in the distance. I just don't like that. I don't think it's immersive. I think it makes the game feel kind of fake. Yeah, I talked about it before the water. I think the water's pretty cool. The waves obviously move too fast. So like a lot of the animations seem to move. What I like about seem to move too fast, like the fire. But what I liked about the water was I liked how it bounced around. Like you can see the waves, like the interaction. Like if you get into like an area where there's a lot of obstacles, the water has physics. You know, it bounces up against these rocks and then bounces back, and so it's actually pretty cool. But it's the speed of it's too fast right now. It's really well lit underwater, which is interesting. And one of the other cool things is there is climbing mechanics, which of course I love climbing mechanics. So we have that, right? Not exactly sure how accurate it is, but it's there. That's cool. I like that, like here, if I jump, I can't reach the top, but I can actually jump from a higher point here. And then, well, or I know I can do it because I've already done it there. I like that. Yeah, see how you can like kind of manipulate climbing by. But yeah, just look how glitchy it was though. Like just look how glitchy that shit is. Ugh. The thing is, it just feels like Ashes is being made by a team of quite a few people, but it feels like it's being made by a team of like a small team. Like the polish isn't there, you know. And again, I know I'm very critical, but and the reason I'm critical is because it's been in development for so long, you know. When you tell me you've been working on a game for 7 years and I still see some pretty basic issues, I'm going to be pretty critical. Especially when I know they've got a good 30, 40 people team. You know, their team's not tiny. It's not big, but it's not tiny. They got quite a few people working on this. I've never been a fan of massive structures like that. See how big these structures are? I've never really been a fan of that in MMOs because I'm like, just because the technology it would take to actually build something like that in a fantasy themed world, you know, is unbelievable, right? Am I supposed to believe that the technology to build a structure this tall, you know, with this many stones? I mean, who's got the technology in this world to do that? So it also looks like you can, I mean, you can jump a really far distance without dying. You saw that was a long drop, and I only lost like maybe, you know, only lost a little bit of health. That was weird. Hold on a second. But I saw like some sort of weird clipping. Yeah, right there. Yeah, we can see inside the rock there. So we got some good clipping. I think the best parts of this game are really just Unreal Engine 5. Like, a lot of the lighting looks really good. You know, so the grass and stuff looks nice, but that's just the engine. Yeah. But a lot of people play this game. Like, actively play it, and not really sure why. I mean, I don't know. Anyways, I've had enough. I don't. There's nothing in this game right now that really is super appealing, other than like the crafting looks cool. The combat's like is like mediocre at best. So, and there's the game's just too glitchy right now. I mean, look at the way people are just kind of warping around, and you see the horses over here just kind of bouncing off each other and shit. That horse is just skating around. See that? Yeah. There's a lot of server issues. People skating, you know, moonwalking everywhere. A lot of server, a lot of, like you said, a lot of internet TCP/IP issues. But when I played it before, it ran a lot better. So it's not the server can run well because we've seen it. It just isn't running well right now. Here, this is me the last time I played Ashes, and it honestly it ran way better last time. Check me out here as I'm just doing some basic combat. You still see like choppiness and like screen kind of like shearing and like little mini lag spikes. You know, you still see like mini lag spikes even on this video. Well, maybe. Who knows? It's funny, I'm fighting a tank, and now I'm actually playing a tank. Anyways. Good old Ashes of Creation. Alright, well, I'm going to stop this stream, guys. And then, I don't know, I'm pretty tired, but I guess I'll jump into WoW for a little bit, but I'll stop the stream here. Hope you guys are having a good one. Yeah, they just, right now, it looks like the server is a little bit too unstable. You know, a little bit too unstable. No, what? What, Sam? Oh, you don't want me to log off? Well, I guess I can stay logged on, but I mean, I'm just gonna do some, just gonna do a little Felwood action here. I was testing out a new weapon that I purchased. $300 gold for Flurry Axe. Eh. Yeah. That camera's moving so much faster because I was playing Ashes where it was moving really slowly. Mhm.
Greetings. Light bless you. Hey there.
Mm.
Have a good one.
Greetings.
Who, me? Buy gold? Pfft. I never buy gold, dude. What are you talking about? Did you buy gold? I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I think everybody on this server buys gold, dude. Have you looked at the auction house? But I will neither confirm nor deny. You know. Big blue. In 2 years on my stream. Oh man, dude. I've played this game since beta, 2004. So
Hello.
I've spent many years being broke in this game. I can tell you that. Do I have any Dragon Breath chili? Doesn't look like I do. Oh wow.
See you around.
We've got 160 gold.
You need something? Safe travels.
Greetings. Be careful.
Not saying it was your fault, although you could have done more. Oh, you're so naive, yet so.
God, they're charging 2 gold per? Are you fucking kidding me? Look at that, 2 gold for 1 Dragon Breath chili. That's insane. Well, here, they're charging that much for the actual chili. Let's see how much it costs for the actual regions. Yeah, like 1 gold each. Oh man. It's your fault because I know you should have done more. But you're so naive, yet so. This be done with such a smiling sweetheart. Yeah, I was gonna say. Let's go kill some whelps. Inside. It's like a feeling inside. It's no joke. And over the sea to treat you this way. With my words I've never heard. You are to say. Down, turn around. Was it urgent to myself? I do believe. Ooh, that green eyes. I like you. People down below, deep in this world, we have no place to go. Oh, this is the last time. chasing me, and then you stand watching over. Journeyman's backpack. Watching over. Was immune. Alright. Thank you. Guild Wars 2 UI is always nice.
Hello, good morning, how you do? What makes your rising sun so new? I could use a fresh beginning too. All of my regrets and nothing new. So this is a way I say need you. This is a way. This is a way that I'm learning to breathe. I'm learning to crawl. I'm finding that you and you alone can break my fall. I'm living again, awake and alive. I'm dying to breathe in these abundant
Girl.
Hello, good morning, how you been? Yesterday left my head kicked in. I never thought that I would fall like that. Never knew that I could hurt this bad. I'm learning to breathe. I'm learning to crawl. I'm finding that you and you alone can break my fall. I'm living again, awake and alive. I'm dying to breathe in these abundant skies, these abundant
Jean-Paul Sutherland. How you doing, man?
Welcome to the planet. Welcome to existence. Everyone's here. Everyone's here. Everybody's watching you. Everybody waits for you now. What happens next? What happens next? I dare you tomorrow. I dare you tomorrow. I dare you left just up off the floor. I dare you tomorrow. I dare you tomorrow. Like today never happened. Today never happened before. Welcome to the fallout. Welcome to resistance. The tension is here. The tension is here. Between who you are and who you could be. Between how it is and how it should be. Yeah.
The double pirouettes. You gotta love that.
And we'll save it all. We have is all we know. We have the future now. We have the whole. We have the day, the night, the warmth, the light. We have our love which grows against the odds. Golden flights, everything is wide and slow. From state to park, back to where it all will start. So run from ghosts, always saying all they know. The city spreads. This is strong and always low. In your city. And we'll say that all we have is all we know. We have the future now. We have the whole. We have the day, the night, the warmth, the light. We have our love which grows against the the
Really? I can't get up here?
I can't stand to fly. I'm not that naive. I'm just out to find the better part of me. I'm more than a bird, I'm more than a plane, I'm more than some pretty face beside a train. And it's not easy to be me. I wish that I could cry, fall upon my knees, find a way to lie about a home I'll never see. It may sound absurd, but don't be naive. Even heroes have the right to bleed. I may be disturbed, but won't you concede? Even heroes have the right to dream, and it's not easy to be me. Up ahead, away, away from me. Well, it's alright. You can all sleep sound tonight. I'm not crazy or anything. I can't stand to fly. I'm not that naive. Men weren't meant to ride with clouds between their knees. I'm only a man, no silly red sheet, digging for kryptonite on this one-way street. Only a man, no phony red sheet, looking for special things inside of me, inside of me, inside of me. Snowflakes are falling in a row. Torrens and Mogor all dressed like gnomes. From Barrens to Elwyn to Silver Pine, there's just one thing on our minds. With every zone, with every quest, I hope you make it with no deaths. 'Cause it won't feel like Christmas without
These guys are not giving up the flame sacks, are they? Comes in spurts, though. Gingerbread cookies with milk that's ice cold. And everyone plays and singing.
Christmas in Westfall this year. With every zone, with every quest, I hope you'll make it with no deaths. 'Cause it won't feel like Christmas without fresh. With every zone, with every quest, I hope you'll make it with no deaths. 'Cause maybe it's that classic hardcore Christmas fresh.
Oh. And I cannot seem to get off layer 1, man.
I feel my wings have broken in your hands. I feel the words unspoken.
Too fucking many people over here. You coming after my flame sacks, bitch? No, he might be looking for the quest. not dropping the sacks that often.
Ghosts lost in the next life. Nowhere we know. On our last night, try to remind us. They remind us to hold on tight. Call me in the morning when you wake up. The world is in motion, and when you reach me, are you with me on the other side? Don't leave me hanging, waiting for something, believing in nothing with nobody else. Body is aching, dreaming and waking. Don't leave me waiting. Don't leave me here beside myself, beside myself. Like it's the last time, like you remember how it felt the first time. I know we're dying. Tell me it's okay not to be alright. Don't leave me hanging, waiting for something, believing in nothing with somebody else. Body is aching, dreaming and waking. Don't leave me waiting. Don't leave me here beside myself, beside myself. We hold on to the good times and right now in the long nights in your hometown and the bright lights as they guide us to the next life. We hold on to the good times and right now in the long nights in your hometown and the bright lights as they guide us to the next life. Dreaming and waking. Don't leave me waiting. Don't leave me here beside myself, beside myself.
There, that looked like a layer swap. Still says layer 1 though, but it looked like it phased.
You know, sometimes I don't know why, but this old town just seems so hopeless. I ain't really sure, but it seems I remember the good times with just a little bit more in focus. But when
whole wide world, shove it.
Every now and then I get down to the end of the day, I have to stop, ask myself why I've done it. It just seems so useless to have to work so hard and nothing ever really seemed to come from it. And then she looks me in the eye and says we don't last forever. You know I can't begin to doubt it. No, it just feels so good, so free, so right. I know we ain't never gonna change our minds about it. Hey, here comes my girl. Here comes my girl. Yeah, she looks so right. She is all I need tonight. Watch your walk. Every time it seems like ain't nothing left no more, I find myself having to reach out and grab hold of something. Yeah, I just catch myself wondering, waiting, worrying about some silly little things don't add up to nothing. And then she looks me in the eye, says we gon' last forever, and then you know I can't begin to doubt it. No, 'cause it just feels so good, so free, so right. I know we ain't never gonna change our minds about it. Hey, here comes my girl. Here comes my girl. Yeah, she looks so right. She is all I need tonight.
That's right. Uh-huh. That's right. Hey!
Here in a familiar place, we got our heads down, and then we pretend it's 'cause the night is dark and running out of space for us to run around. But it's a dead end and my knees tight, and it's been a long time of this. Something has got to give. Everyone here is ready to go. It's been a hard year, nothing to show from down this road. It's only on we go. Everyone here is ready to go. It's been a hard year, I only know from down this slope. It's only up we go. another flight. Maybe set out to sea. Kick it up and shake our fist at it. 'Cause death is harder to come by than it is to breathe. When you gotta make a break for it, 'cause it's been a long time of this. Something has got to give. Everyone here is ready to go. It's been a hard year, nothing to show from down this road. It's only on we go. Everyone here is ready to go. It's been a hard year, and I only know from down this slow. It's only up we go. Nothing gives easy. Easy gives nothing. I'm just trying to keep in calm, and then dawn is bound to break when the night is done. Always darker days before brighter.
Oh, it's about done. Yeah, that's it. Oh man. Oh, I didn't get as many as I wanted. Which you never do.
Everyone here is ready to go. It's been a hard year, nothing to show from down this road. It's only on we go. Everyone here is ready to go. It's been a hard year, I only know from down this slope. It's only up we go.
Alright, I'm heading to bed, guys. I will catch you guys later. Hope everybody's having a good one. And I'll see you next time, man. Peace out.
Slip inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know you might find a better place to play? You said that you've never been, but all the things that you've seen slowly fade away. So I start a revolution from my bed. 'Cause you said the brains I had went to my
Alright, well, what's up, man? What was the question?
side. Summertime,
Because I was just getting ready to, I was going to check my bank and then log off.
stand up beside the fireplace.
And us.
From off your face.
What is it?
You ain't ever gonna burn my heart out.
Alright, what's the Melee Hunter Nerd question?
And so Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking.
Oh, one thing.
So
So you mean one thing that I would change? Are you saying one thing to change to make the melee hunter better? Is that what you're saying? Like, what would I change to make the melee hunter better? Is that what you're saying? Because, I mean, that's a long list. That's a long list. I mean, obviously, I mean, actually, if I could... Well, it's... I mean, there's two things, really. There's one thing for sure, right? I would like to have an initiator, right? An initiation attack. So, which they have. Like, if you look at retail World of Warcraft and you're playing survival, and it started, I believe, in Battle for Azeroth, where you basically have a harpoon. So, if I had to limit it to just one thing, I would say a harpoon. I would say I would want the harpoon attack, so that I could initiate combat by just like throwing out my harpoon. You know, it sticks in the enemy and then it pulls you to the enemy. So it's like basically like a charge, kind of. But it exists in survival in retail. So, but I would like to. I would like to add one more thing. I would like harpoon so that I could engage, jump towards the enemy very quickly. And then I would also like the disengage to be like retail. So when I disengage, like, because now like disengage, it just drops threat, right? That's all it does. But in retail, disengage throws you backwards. So when you have the combination of harpoon plus disengage, it just gives the hunter a lot more mobility. And it makes you have the ability to quickly jump in, do some melee. And if you want, you can disengage out. Maybe do a concussive shot, do a serpent sting. But those are my two things. Mongoose and counter to be less man-intensive. I would say that, I mean, I use those things all the time. I use Mongoose I don't use counterattack on this particular build, because this is my Beast Mastery build that actually I think does more damage. So like my pet, you know, it's BM, it's like what, 3120, 31020 or something? Which does, I think, more damage. I've done the more survival-based build where I go, you know, deeper in and I get, you know, lightning reflexes and all that or whatever, but I think it ends up doing less damage. So, because BM just, you know, BM does quite a bit of damage. Once you give your pet like flurry and, you know, increase crit, increase damage, he actually pushes out quite a bit of damage. So, which sucks. I mean, honestly, I would rather not have to build that way, because, you know, I think the melee hunter's damage should be more melee, you know. And even though I do BM, here, let me log out. Let's see if we still have the damage on there. Let's take a look real quick. Like, if hopefully the recount still has the damage from the last fights I was doing. So if you look here, right, you can see, here, let's split it out too. So I'm doing 61% of the overall damage, my pet's doing 31%. He's doing 31% of my overall damage, right? Which is a pretty good portion, right? But if you look at my damage alone, how much of it's actual melee damage? Well, most of it is, right? 50% melee, 28% raptor. That's 78% of my damage is melee. And arcane shots is physical damage, and then just serpent sting is a dot, so this is bleed. Wing clip is melee damage, and then there's some explosive traps. But you know, primarily like 80% of my damage is really melee damage on this particular breakout. And then of course my pet's doing quite a bit of damage. You know, but you can use. Here's the deal, right? And here's the deal. You're right though, mana is kind of a problem, right? So I use wing clip. Like, take a look at my damage again, right? Look at my wing clip. Like, out of this window here, 139 melee, you know, auto attacks, right? Just auto attacks. But look, I did 28 wing clips, right? And 30 raptor strikes, and only 4 mongoose, because most of the fights just didn't last very long, and a lot of times the mob was attacking my pet. even though I don't have growl or taunt, turned on. But yeah, I mean, you just want to make sure that you do have some mana. And one of the things that I do on the Melee Hunter, actually, when I'll show you one of the things I do on the Melee Hunter. And I mean, of course, make sure you go. I would say go if you're gonna do Melee Hunter. I would say go Alchemy. Yeah, Mongoose. Throwing in Mongoose helps proc my weapon effects, right? Because currently I'm using Sword of Zeal with Crusader, and I've got just Assassination Blade. But yeah, just the wing clips give me more chances to proc Crusader. If I want, I can throw in a Flurry Axe, but I mean, the wing clip is my main hand weapon, not my offhand weapon. So, so throwing in the extra wing clips are going to give my main hand weapon a chance to proc, right? But you want to make sure you have mana, right? So I've got 3,100 mana, and a lot of, the good news is that the PvP gear has pretty decent, it's got intellect, like some of it does. Here, let's see. Like, this one's got 6 intellect. Shoulders got nothing. The headpiece has 9 intellect. My boots have no intellect. My leggings have 6, so we have a little bit. My bracers don't. I've got Don Julio's Man and Myrmidons, so they don't. But what I do normally, like if I'm really struggling with mana, which on Melee Hunter you kind of are, actually, it's pretty bad. One of the things I will do is, I mean, obviously make sure you have Alchemy or something where you can just kind of self-buff yourself with some stuff, but, for intellect. But I actually, what I like to do is I actually just like to go with, I like to grab either the Lady Mai's Pendant or the Jeweled Amulet of Kainwyn. This one's too expensive, so like this one, a lot of times I'll just grab this one. I'll grab the Jeweled Amulet of Kainwyn. Right now it's like, it's pretty expensive, but if you watch, sometimes you'll get it cheap, like not cheap, maybe you'll get it for like 80 gold or 100 gold. I've got it for as cheap as like 80 gold, especially on a newer server. Like right now the prices are ridiculously high, but actually the prices are starting to come down now that most people have kind of geared out their characters. Prices are actually starting to drop a little bit. But yeah, the Jewel Amulet of Kainwyn I think is really good for me. And it's just because, sure you're going to sacrifice a little bit of agility or whatever, but I mean 18 intellect is a shit ton of intellect. So a lot of times I'll grab this for my neck piece, and sometimes just to give myself some mana, man. Just to give yourself some mana. So plus the spirit's good too. So yeah. So I think the Jeweled Amulet of Kainwyn is a great deck piece for Melee Hunters. And but outside of that, just try to make sure you've always got like scrolls of intellect, scrolls of spirit. If you have to get some potions, make sure you got some buff food. You can even go for some MP5 buff food. Get yourself some Night Fin soup or something. Anything you can do to augment, your mana. You can even do something like run with item rack add-on and build like a spirit set so that whenever you sit down to drink, it automatically swaps to your spirit gear to help you regen mana faster in between fights. You can kind of go down that path if you want. I've tried doing that, but to be honest, item rack's a little buggy sometimes, so it doesn't always switch my gear back correctly, and then I end up getting into fights with the wrong gear. So that's why I don't typically use it as much as I used to. But yeah, I mean that'd be my recommendation. But yeah, you definitely like counterattack. Like to me, counterattack's not really that great. Like it is another attack. It does do about the same amount of damage as Mongoose Bite typically. I mean it is. Like, if I was going to build, like, a tank, like an off-tank hunter, where I was doing a lot of, like, dungeons where I was just basically trapping and off-tanking, it's good. Like, if I wanted to build my hunter to basically go into, like, UBRS and just to be, like, kind of like a good support class, like, support with traps that have entrapment and have the ability to, use counterattack to root people, maybe even, do, like, improved wing clip. I mean, we could do that. You could do that. And you would be surprisingly useful. The problem is in classic WoW, everybody has such good gear typically that it's just not necessary to have that. It would be cool. It's cool on hardcore servers though. If you're playing hardcore WoW, it's nice to build out a hunter that way, because then when the shit hits the fan, you have so many tools to help fix bad pulls. To really help. So if you go to let's see. So what I'm talking about is if you wanted to build a support hunter for like, I don't really like this talent. I would try to build this. Actually, not that. Seven points left, and then I mean, you could go with something like this, you know. And the good thing about this, I mean, you got entrapment, you've got improved feign death, so you can really make sure your traps aren't going to be resisted. You've got counterattack, you've got wyvern sting. I mean, you have a lot of CC here. You know, your trap's going to root people. You can like counterattack people to root them. You can feign death, wyvern sting somebody, or you can wyvern sting somebody before the combat starts. And there's just a lot of, and you've got the survivability with deflection, improved aspect of the monkey, and survivalist, which gives you a lot bigger health pool. So, this build here is going to make you really have a lot of survivability. And it's not going to be a damage build. You're not going to do a lot of damage, obviously, but you're going to be hard to kill, and you're going to be really good at kind of harassing the enemy and slowing them down. You can freeze trap one, or you can slow trap. There's a lot of things you can do. So, this is a really fun build for hardcore. Actually, for a melee hunter hardcore. Just drink a lot of mana, but yeah, that helps too. You could also just drink mana potions. That's another reason why I think alchemy is really good, because you can just craft yourself tons of mana, or fishing, or get fishing. Alright, I'm out of here. Have a good one line. I'll catch you next time, man. Peace out.